This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Okay, so today we got Spindarella. She wants millions from Salt and Peppa, which she's a part of, but she wants it from the other group members. Then we got Nicki Minaj. She's criticized for showing her love for, or, showing her support for A$AP Rocky because she went through a similar situation in Jamaica. And then we got the Tupac letter is going on sale for, was it $300,000 or something like that to Madonna? If you pay for that, you just got money to burn. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button. Stay positive. Today is Thursday. You're almost at the weekend. I hope you guys are having a great summer. Yes, the news is a little, it's kind of boring lately, but don't worry, it'll pick up. We just power through it, okay? Anyways, stay positive out there. Stay positive energy, okay? Hit that like button, okay? So, Spindarella. She's the DJ for Salt and Peppa legendary group. She wants millions from them. Now, this sucks. After 35 years, they're having a fallout. This has been going on for a while, though. This is not something new. She said, I'm deeply saddened to share that all Salt and Peppa and Spindarella fans, I will not be performing at the NKOTB mixtape tour, despite my participation in promoting the tour and being highly publicized as one of the acts. In January 2019, I received a termination email from Salt and Peppa excluding me from performances with the group. It is my expectation after making that decision that they would also take responsibility for sharing the news with the public and the other affected parties. It has been months now with no mention. Out of love for my fans and commitment of upholding a standard of professionalism, I have taken upon myself to let everyone know. I refuse to participate in misleading fans, ticket holders, and those. Alrighty, and what else did she say? She said a little bit more at the end. Please know you will have the opportunity to see me this summer and many other projects and activities. Spindarella. Alright, well, she's also taking them to court for millions of lost revenue. Now, Nicki Minaj. She shows support for A$AP Rocky, but she can't win. She's getting attacked. So, she said, I performed in Jamaica before when I got off stage and I surrounded by police with guns drawn. They said they were ready to take me to jail because I said I forgot to bleep out my curses. I could make one mistake and go to jail in a different country where women have no rights. Free A$AP. Someone responded and said, I was backstage. There were no guns drawn. Someone else said, sis, what does this have to do with A$AP Rocky? Someone else says, this doesn't make any sense. After the Sumfest performance in 2011, you were fined $10 for using explicitives on stage. You tweeted, I had the time of my life at the Reggae Summerfest in Jamaica. I fell in love tonight. Please do not compare Jamaica to Saudi Arabia. Yo! Oh, man. I love Nicki Minaj, but sometimes people try to make it about themselves. But I understand. It's scary traveling to other nations knowing that you could get locked up, okay? And then your rights are taken away. I mean, it happens here when people cross the border. It's even scarier when you go there legally for visitation and then you get locked up. Because then you're really just there to work or have vacation. Some people end up losing their freedom. Look what happened to Freddie Gibbs. He had to fight for his life. Then we had that girl that went to Italy, and she had to fight for her life. They were accusing her of crazy things, and she got the U.S. got her on a plane, got home. A$AP Rocky will come home. It's just gonna, they're probably working out everything with the embassy and everything, but spooky situation because he was in the right. Then lastly, we got Tupac Love Letter. It's getting auctioned off for $300,000. Okay, if you were to pay for this, I mean, come on, man. You're just like really desperate for memorabilia. It starts at $100,000. It'll probably go to a $300,000, they're assuming, but it's either a breakup letter or whatever. And you can read the letter online, but it's just like, I don't know, man. It's a little spooky, man. Madonna said, "Happy birthday, Tupac." Not sure what my dumbass facial expression was about. Maybe we're all in a circus. I don't know, man. a little spooky out there. This is JordanTower, JT News. I love you guys, and I'll check you guys on the next one. Okay, so as I said in the last video, the most important thing is managing your finances. Just getting them under control, not losing your money. Write down everything you're spending money on for 2 weeks. Go over it. I would say do a whole month. Get a journal, get one of those composition books, and write down everything you're spending over the course of a month. And just look where you throw money away. Add up all those little trips to the grocery store where you're just buying a soda and all that. And then try shopping at Costco the next month. Get someone you know. This is what I did to see if it would save me money. I told someone that had a Costco membership already to get me a gift card. Because if you have a Costco gift card, you can shop at Costco. You don't need a membership. So I told someone, get me a $200 gift card. And I just shopped there for 2 weeks, right? I saved $200, I kid you not, over those 2.5 weeks. Because when you go to Publix, you're buying things in small quantity, they're charging more, and you're buying things you don't really need. You gotta learn to save your money. The more money you save, just like Nips said, all money in, no money out. You wanna keep as much money in, because then you have money to actually save and invest. Keeping more money in a high yield savings account, right? American Express, Ally, they're all paying 2% or better, right? This way, you're making 2% on the money you have in there, okay? And as I said, there's other things that are easily investable, index funds, okay? Then you don't have to think about the stock market. You don't have to be a stock market guru. You gotta play for long term. It's not short term. You're not trying to flip your money in 30 days, okay? You're trying to flip your money in 30 years, okay? You always have to think about living long term, okay? 5-10 years down the line, that index fund where you get through Charles Schwab or Merrill Lynch, Fidelity, you can go in. Fidelity is the best place to go with your money because they can give you safe investments. Now, there's always a risk you could lose money, and especially in the index fund because you're investing in the top 500 companies, right? But if you look historically at the stock market, things go up, down, but they usually recover, okay? Because if they were to stay down, an index fund, down forever, the economy's doing really bad and everybody's really hurt, okay? Bonds, you could play a 10-year game, 5-year game. Cash deposits, CDs, that's where you're loaning your money out to, same thing, is similar to a bond, okay? But you need money. You need to keep money to invest money because it's good to think about all these things. I'm stressing this week that really get a handle on your finances. Challenge the phone. What I do every month, which sucks, okay? But we all get fluctuating cell phone bills when we shouldn't, right? This month my bill is $140. Why? I have a $75 plan, unlimited, right? I paid my phone off. I'm not paying my phone. So $75, but $140. Why is it $140? You got to call these companies and challenge your bills all the time because they will get away with. If you don't challenge the phone company, it's not like they're the only game in town. AT&T's not the only game in town, or Verizon. I have Verizon, right? Verizon, I call them every once in a while, and I'm like, hey, I might switch to AT&T, or I might go to Sprint, man. They got a better deal over there. And they're like, let me see what I can do for you, sir. How does me taking $40 off right now sound? I said, that sounds great. You can call, cable companies don't really budge. They don't, okay? Insurance companies budge. Car insurance. There's a million games in town. You got State Farm, Liberty, everything. You got Hartford. You always challenge the amount you're paying, okay? Even what you're financing on your car. So you're financing your car. If your credit improves, you can go back to your company and say, I want to redo this loan. See what my APR rate will be now with this credit, And say you've been paying your car on time for 2 years. They might say, okay, we'll take it from 6% to 5.2% or 4 point something percent, and that's great. You just have to save as much money as possible so you have extra money to invest, okay? And always put aside a little bit of money to have fun with. You gotta have fun. You gotta be mentally sound. don't take all the saved money and just invest it. You have to be, just don't overindulge, you know? I was talking to one of my friends this weekend, and they were like, yo, man, I spent so much money on vacation, right? And he didn't really pre-plan a vacation. He told me he spent $4,000 to go to Miami for the weekend, right? $4,000? He said, yeah, I stayed on the beach, cost $700 a night. Yeah, and this isn't someone who's making a ton of money. This is someone who's making like, $1,000 or $2,000 a week. That's not a lot, because at the end of the month you got bills and everything. It's not enough to be spending $1,000 a night on a room. That's called overindulging. Stay a little bit away from the beach. Take a cab to the beach. Okay, think about how you're spending your money, because that vacation will be over in 2 days, and you could with a little bit more effort, right? Get up a little earlier, get to the beach. You would have been fine. Okay, you don't have to stay right on the beach. Look for deals on Priceline and stuff like that. Pre-plan your vacations. Don't spend all your money on vacations. Be careful with the amount of money you're giving to clothing designers. Like, don't go buy the Louis belt and the Gucci belt. That's not going to make you any more money. That Mercedes drop top isn't going to make you much more money, okay? Only buy something if you really enjoy it. Don't care about... A lot of us get caught up in what people think of us. And that doesn't matter in the end of the day, because it's not going to put any money in your pocket, okay? So be very careful. And I'm going to stress that all week of saving your money, okay? Do not just give your money away. Be very careful who you give your money to. Shop around to get the best prices, okay? Because more money in, the more money invested, the more money made. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. And I hope you guys find this somewhat useful. I know I'm not the most financial guru out there, but from the mistakes I've made, I hope you learn something.